Around that classroom. My students were working on computers that day. They were doing, I forget what they were doing, but I know they all had laptops out. And I, without a doubt, as I was walking around and assisting them more individually, I just kept thinking over and over, I'm going to beat this. I'm going to win. I'm going to beat this. I'm going to live. Hi, I'm Mrs. Salamone, and I teach 9th grade English in the academies here at Coppell High School, and I am a breast cancer survivor. I first found out I had breast cancer, it was December 14th of 2010, and I had simply gone to a routine mammogram over the Thanksgiving holiday when I learned that there was some suspicious lump in my breast, and subsequently found out that it was breast cancer. I wanted them to hear from me. I didn't want them to come back from Christmas break and find out that I had cancer and I wasn't there. So I told them on Thursday, and the coolest thing about telling my students that I had cancer was I asked each class at the end of class to do me the courtesy of letting me be the one to tell the rest of my students, and that if they could please not tell their friends. I knew that they'd be tempted to walk out of my classroom and share this with their friends, and I just asked that they not. Well, I really thought that they probably would, even though I asked them that. But when my 7th period class came in, and at the end of class, about 5 minutes at the end of class, I said, I have something I need to tell you, and I could tell that they knew already that I was going to tell them something. And then when I told my 7th period class, they were as shocked as my 2nd period class. And it just meant the world to me. And nobody had found out from anybody prior to that time. So it just meant the world to me that they honored that request that I made of them.
The day we found out that Laura had breast cancer, it was very surreal, as Laura had said earlier. We really initially couldn't believe it. And then we got this overwhelming sense of peace that she was going to beat it. And Laura had an amazing attitude from the minute she found out. She knew she was going to beat it, and she knew it was going to be a long journey, but she knew she'd get through it, partially because she had her family behind her, and more so that she had faith. Having
gone through cancer, I definitely have changed, and changed for the better. And when you go through something difficult, it can be a good thing, it can be a blessing. And thanks to my wonderful husband, Gianni, and my daughters, I realized that life is just way too short, and my perspective has changed about what's important. And it doesn't so much matter if the house is a mess, as my girls always know I'm complaining about, or you know, if we have everything the way we think it's supposed to be. But it matters that we spend time together, and that we remember that there's so much more to life than just all the materialistic things that we strive for, but that we have love. And I'm a more patient person, and definitely have a better perspective on things that are important. So I'm real thankful for that. So this year, the Coppell Relay for Life is April 28th and 29th, and it's going to be lots of fun. It's always fun. We hang out all night long. But I will say that as much fun as it is, it's really important to remember why we're there. And we all need to be raising money, and we should all have raised something to be a part of that Coppell Relay for Life. Even if it's $5 that we've donated, we need to remember that each and every penny counts in our quest of finding a cure for this disease.